Lalyn and the Secret Stars of Switzerland. Once upon a time, in the warm and colorful country of Thailand, there lived a cheerful girl named Lalyn. Lalyn loved adventures, but she loved bedtime even more because every night she dreamed of places she'd never seen. One evening, just as she was drifting off to sleep, a tiny silver butterfly fluttered through her window. "Come with me," it whispered. "Switzerland has been waiting for you." Before Lalyn could even put on her shoes, poof! She found herself standing on a train platform surrounded by mountains so tall they seemed to tickle the moon. The train waiting for her wasn't ordinary. It was made of sparkling crystal, and instead of steam, it puffed fluffy clouds that smelled like vanilla. "Next stop," called the conductor with a smile, "the land of happy cows." The train climbed higher and higher through emerald valleys where cows wore shiny golden bells. Cling, cling, cling. The bells didn't make ordinary sounds. They played music. One curious little cow trotted over. "My name is Buttercup," she mooed politely. "Would you like to help us make tonight's mountain concert?" Lalyn giggled. "I've never played cowbells before." Buttercup handed her a tiny silver bell. As Lalyn rang it, ding! Thousands of tiny alpine flowers opened all at once, painting the hills in pink, purple, yellow, and blue. The mountains applauded with echoes. "Bravo," they rumbled. The next morning, Lalyn wandered into a village where every house looked like it had jumped out of a fairy tale. Outside one little shop, an old chocolate maker waved. "I've been expecting you." "You have?" "Of course. Only someone with a kind heart can help me." Inside the shop was a giant chocolate fountain, but instead of chocolate flowing downward, it flowed up. "Gravity goes on holiday every Tuesday," the chocolate maker explained. Lalyn laughed so hard she nearly dropped her spoon. Together they made chocolate stars, chocolate snowflakes, and even a tiny chocolate elephant wearing sunglasses. Before she left, he handed her one magical piece. "This chocolate never melts," he whispered. "It only gets sweeter whenever you share it." So Lalyn tucked it carefully into her pocket. Later that afternoon, she climbed a snowy mountain. At the very top stood an enormous grandfather clock. It wasn't telling time. It was telling stories. Every hour, instead of dong, dong, it whispered memories from travelers around the world. Lalyn listened to stories about children laughing, grandparents hugging, friends meeting, and explorers discovering beautiful places. Then the clock looked at Lalyn. "I think it's your turn." "My turn? What story would you like to leave behind?" Lalyn smiled. "I want people to remember that adventures are even better when you're kind." The clock glowed with warm golden light. "I'll remember." As evening arrived, the sky became darker than velvet. Suddenly, the stars began floating down from the heavens like tiny lanterns. Each star landed gently in Lalyn's hands. "These are Swiss dream stars," one twinkled. "We help travelers remember that the world is much bigger than their worries." Lalyn held them close. They felt warm, safe, hopeful. Soon it was time to go home. The silver butterfly returned. "Will I ever come back?" lalyn asked. The butterfly smiled. "Every time you're curious, and every time you're brave enough to try something new." With one gentle flap of its shimmering wings, poof, lalyn was back in her cozy bed in Thailand. She looked outside. The moon smiled. Far away, beyond oceans and mountains, Switzerland sparkled beneath the same sky. lalyn closed her eyes with a happy sigh. Maybe tomorrow would be an ordinary day. Or maybe another butterfly would come. And somewhere, high in the Swiss Alps, Buttercup the musical cow rang her golden bell just once. Cling, to say good night to her friend. The end. Sweet dreams, lalyn.